Shyam Sundar, Department of Electrical Engineering, Kalinga University, to present availability of power system by using artificial intelligence.
Uh, Good afternoon, all the faculty members, and thanks for giving me an opportunity to present my paper. My name is Prithin. I am pursuing a PhD from Kalinga University in the Department of Electrical Engineering. My paper presentation. My paper presentation topic is availability of power system by using artificial intelligence. Nowadays, we all know that the electricity is in huge demand throughout in India, and especially there is a vast difference between the urban and rural areas. And why not to use the use of artificial intelligence in the present day system? Now, this is the index, and we'll go through one by one. Abstract application of the protection in the artificial intelligence, application of artificial intelligence in the transient systems. We'll talk about the faults in the transmission lines, and then what are the present trends toward the artificial intelligence and what are the challenges we foresee in the near future. And then we will conclude the topic. We will have some references. Okay, now electrical power is a framework in one of the fundamental foundation in our general public, which requires high dependability, solidness, and administration quality. Now, when we wake up in the morning, since we start our day up to the end of night, we used to interfere with lot of electrical gadgets. Some are in low power consumption, some are in high power consumption. Now, goal of this paper is to investigate artificial intelligence in power system operation and transient protection. Overall, artificial intelligence the capacity to solve the complicated issues using computers such as algorithms, picture recognition, and to access the ability to grasp probability. Now, the science is to explain the and advance dependability and expenses while maintaining no compromises between efficiency, quality, limit, and the reliability. Power system outages and restorations. Now you must be heard that whenever there is a outage nowadays, especially in the rural areas, they will declare that okay, from so and so day, from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock, electricity will not be there, or from this time to this time, there will be a less power demand. Some advanced notifications are coming. So this type of outages, especially in the rural areas, we need to avoid that. The infrastructure is not capable to handle the this type of power demand in our energy sector. Especially all the state electricity boards, Maharashtra state electricity boards, Kerala state electricity boards, and all the industrial consumers also. They are complaining about in India the power quality. Okay, so we'll talk about it when we go through this presentation. Now, how to have this application and protection using the artificial intelligence system. When we talk about it, we talk about the sensors. Now, when if you are visiting or you have seen the transmission lines and substations, 220 kV substation, 110 kV substation electricity board, where the power is getting distributed to the end consumers. There we are using the components, electrical components, we use it and we call it as circuit breakers, relays, disconnecting switches, other manual control devices and distributed throughout the electrical power system. Now to address the problem is separated into two parts, real-time control and management and planning and discrete controls. Now once in a discrete control, another type of discrete control is load shedding. To avoid the blackouts, load must be reduced. Now why this load must be reduced? If load is not reduced, what will be impact on the power system? If you have a bulb or TV in your house and it is not getting 220 volt, which is normally it used to be, what will happen to those gadgets? Or what will happen to your air conditioning or refrigeration system if it is not maintained this? So what we have to do, your voltage will go less if they don't do the load shedding. There is a difference between the demand and supply. And this demand and supply difference day by day it is increasing. How we can reduce it, how we can reduce the load sheddings? So by you implementing the artificial intelligence, by making the matrices, by intelligent thinking, there will be a scenario. For example, in a village or in some urban area, there will be certain load pattern throughout the day. Maybe during the morning it will be more, during the evening it will be less, and in the midnight it will be very less. So computer algorithms and applications will get developed and they will use to it that okay, in this particular time this sector is using less demand. So implement it and restore the power. In this way, when we continue and we divide the areas into zone matrices, the availability and reliability of the system, it will improve. Now, what are the challenges? What are the challenges we foresee? Now, this is a typical 100 MVA transformer you can see on the screen. Okay, this 220 kV substation part of it, and all these sensors, these are all manually controlled. Okay, so when we go beyond now, this is typical.
Hello, Mr. Prithin. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Your voice is
yeah.
breaking and your
Okay,
time is
need to
also over.
manually
Please conclude your
enter
presentation.
this data from the operators. This is typically daily log sheet in one of the substation. Okay, now if you replace this with the sensors with automatic control, and in the future, what we will get, I will share the screen to conclude my presentation. This is what we should get in the future in all the substations throughout our electrical network. Now, this is a typical screenshot of one of the substation where the information is receiving at the remote end. By sitting at one place, control room, you can control the vast area of the network. Thereby, you can improve the reliability, efficiency of the system by implementing artificial intelligence. Okay, and these are some of the references for my presentation. I visited State Electricity Board. I interviewed some of the people from the assistant engineer, chief engineer. I gathered the information and I put it on the paper. And this is the final verdict in a nutshell, combining the number of technology with artificial intelligence with the prominent trend in the future growth. So this is the future. Thank you very much. Any questions, sir?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Prithin, for your
Thank you very much, sir.
time-bound presentation. Okay, let me raise a question.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
have any models of application of artificial intelligence system to solve the
Yes.
power problem or to reduce load shedding?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Should I raise the question once again? Could you follow the question?
Yeah, no. It's clear. There is an application software called Electrical Transient Analysis Program. Okay, and we have implemented in one of the zone. And when we implement, we see the results. The results were very good, and the reliability and availability of the power systems were improved. The voltage stability of the generation units were improved. And there are other applications also in the market from developed by the reputed companies such as Siemens or
Okay,
ABB.
good. Do you have any other models replicable from other nations?
Yes, as I told, this electrical transient analysis program is there. Then PSCAD software is there, where you can simulate and do the modeling of the power system.
Okay, nice. Your
fuzzy theory, fuzzy logic is there, which is a scientific
Yeah,
and
fuzzy logic.
mathematical
The fuzzy logic
word.
is.
Can you briefly
yes,
explain that fuzzy theory or fuzzy logic? Actually, this fuzzy logic. Can you explain?
Yeah, fuzzy logic. Yes. Fuzzy logic theory is it's an it's when we say when we go and discuss in a meeting conference. Okay, so there are some logical expressions people are using now. Numerical logic is like 0 and 1. It is integer theory. Fuzzy logic is based on sequence of events, logical clarification, or there will be a logical outcome to it. We call it as fuzzy logic theory. So this system will evaluate based on certain events and sequence. It will logically decide what to do next. Okay, this we call it a fuzzy logic. So all these new technologies like washing machines, these are all using the fuzzy logic principles.
Okay, fine,
yes,
fine,
okay.
fine.
Thank you.
Next, please.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Prithin.